Hello everyone, Mike the MC, bringing another self-care video. Hey, I'm going to bring myself back into the camera. I just wanted to give that a try, being on just doing an audio videos for a moment, and yeah, I think it's pretty clear. I think the change has to happen again. But I think with that change, it's going to help me write out the lessons that I learned about doing audio videos. I think there were some good things to it. I mean, I got to practice speaking for longer, speaking on my own, my ideas a little bit further, and thinking about not just how I sound to a video, but how I really can make these work much faster, much longer, right? And so I think the idea of the themes of the videos, that was always inspiring to me with respect to the audio. And so when I had an idea, I would just share what was on my mind, really. And really today, something that's really cool on my mind, thinking about working with people, right? You cannot force a solution that no one is ready to accept. And I think that is so true with today's world, thinking about how people, we as professionals, we want to help others get from point A to point B. We want them to succeed. We want them to be just amazing at what they do, right? We don't want people to suffer. We want people to thrive and succeed and to get out of terrible situations. And I think one of the drawbacks is something I've learned from work is with relation to burnout and having that overreaction of conscious thinking is the fact that, oh, I'm trying to save everybody. And you cannot save everyone, no matter how hard you try. In the video, in the work that you're trying to share with other people, in whatever service you're sharing with, right? You could give it your best shot. Give it your best shot. Even for me, giving my best shot on these videos, right? It's not that I am trying not to give you a bad video, but the fact is, I'm trying to give my best, of course, when I talk to you all. But I got to remember now, hey, the pressure comes off when I start to remember, hey, I cannot force a situation or a solution for someone to accept. And so by recognizing, oh, the pressure doesn't have to be there, I can still work hard, but I don't have to feel the guilt, because I have to recognize that you too, the client, have a responsibility on your side as well to accept help when I'm presenting help to you. And I think going further with that kind of idea, the idea of not feeling guilt with the work that you do, not feeling guilt with whatever solution you present, right? People have their own ideas of solving things. And I think something that I can give credit to with my social work class, which is now by in fact over with, and I'm just so happy with that I got my work done. Just thank you all for all your support along the way in my journey. Thank you for all of that. Something I've learned is that there's solution focused, then there's problem solving. And I think with problem solving, the trap is you want to act like you're an expert. Act like you have the answers already, and you're just silencing the person that you're talking with, their ideas, what they have in mind, what they want to try and implement, because you're trying to override what they're thinking with your supposed expertise. And I think the drawback, the fear, when you recognize, oh my gosh, that pressure, that I'm not performing well, I'm not giving a good effort, I'm not doing a great job as a counselor, as a judge, as a president, as a leader of my community, etc., etc. I'm not leading up to all these expectations. And so you have all that pressure on you, and you realize with solution-focused therapy from a social work perspective of giving it this for everybody here, you recognize the pressure can go away now. Why? Because you see that the other person has the solutions within them that they want to share with you. That is what I'm trying to share with you. You can let the pressure go. You can just ease off of that fear of rejection, the fear of failure, the fear of not coming through for the client, recognizing that they may have the solution. Just allow them to kind of lead. You just promptly are guiding, you're asking reflective questions to get more dialogue, more conversation to see how they're doing, maybe a bit of optimism, a bit of hope. But really, when you allow the client to take the lead in this regard, because it's their life, it's their situation, the pressure can come off from you, and you should feel a lot better. Not feeling like the odds are stacked against you to just come up with the magical solution to solve cancer, right off the bat. Some clients I remember this week came wanting a solution like that. It's like, help me. I need my Social Security. I need my Medicaid, Medicare, anything. And it's like 2 minutes to go before we closed our shop. And I'm like, oh my gosh, sir, I don't even think I could do anything other than just refer you to another service for tomorrow to check. And I'm sorry for not coming through, but I didn't feel guilty. Afterwards, I didn't feel guilt because I recognized, hey, whatever was done at work can stay at work. Whatever was done over in this job can stay over there. That is a part of my life, but it's not who I am in the moment. It is not me, Mike the MC, trapped in that setting. I'm free. I can go out. I can go work on other things, different jobs, certifications, right? And I'll share more with you on this channel on how those other endeavors are going about. Kind of like what I alluded to with the dangerous student that I did earlier, a few videos ago, where I just thought, okay, the dangerous student who is now free to explore in the world around them, he or she can now explore and try to now really find a good job for them to start off and find motivations for what goals they want to succeed in their careers and their lives, because now the teachers are gone. Now it's you as a student, like what you're going to do with the skills you picked up. But in this regard, you got to protect your persona. You got to protect yourself from negative thinking. Negative thinking is a very crippling disease, and I think it is very underrated in today's society. And people say, oh, well, aren't there so many videos already posted about mental health, books about it, and people who are just always blabbing on all the media? And yeah, people are always blabbing, of course. I mean, there's some real situations that we have to, take care of what you got to go through and help the people that are under your care, of course. But I would argue there's some overratedness, a bit of an overhyped view of everything, to where everyone is just now going to panic over every little detail, to where we can no longer relax, be at peace, and recognize, hey, we got solutions. Let's stop overreacting. Let's start relaxing, bring the solutions to the people who need it. And when they don't come through, all right, there's another day, hopefully another day, and then we can try again. And maybe that person will have another solution that they're willing to try. Your ability to be resilient, to get on your feet, to walk up and try again, that is where you must allow your client, the people you work with in your business, your school, your church, your students, whoever populations you work with, to really shine, to be the bright superstars of the people that you see every day. Allow the superstars to shine. That could be more of the theme for this video today. Allow the superstars to shine, so that way they can move forward. That way they can become the number one people in their lives, right? You're a guide, you're a mentor, of course. Yeah, you can always be there, but you are not the hero, right? Allow the superstars to shine. And I think that is a good lesson to always reflect on what we must accomplish when we're trying to take care of people who are in desperate need of certain situations that they need help in these different circumstances. And you can try your hardest. You could be number one as best as you can. But if you're just chasing your tail and you recognize, oh my gosh, I have wasted so much energy chasing my tail that I was panicking for nothing, there you go. You lost your energy. You lost your motivation to tackle other projects. So recognize where you have wasted your energy. Recognize that the superstars have to shine. And recognize that you, the worker, the professional, the teacher, you must take care of yourself and separate your image from the work you're a part of. Because don't forget this, you yourself can live as the person in those situations, but without you, there's no one to serve in that office. There's no one to serve to get blamed at, right? There's no one to be there if you just totally collapse, if you burn out. And so that's the thing. And unfortunately, society, we need people in different positions of office, of roles in the society, different professions, people who are doing all these different jobs. And yes, complaining will always be there. Complaining will always exist. And I think part of life is you have to embrace the complaining. And I would argue that is where you would say adulting. I don't know what the word would be, but maturing. We'll go with maturing, to accept the fact that complaining is a part of life. It's a part of life, but when you have accepted it and that you cannot please everybody all the time, you are free to let the pressure go, and you're free to relax and recognize that you can be happy. I mean, I was afraid having the background always black behind my back, but now I recognize, wait a minute. I gotta be in the videos again, or else, right, the audio, I mean, yeah, it was a good idea, but I think by having my visual with the audio now from my voice that you see me talking, it adds more character, more characteristic, more of a person talking back to you that you can relate to, right? You see someone who's trying to get their channel going. You see someone who's trying to share their ideas, trying to share their perspectives in the world, just like a lot of YouTubers, right, that are trying to do their thing. And the thing with me is, right, I'm just trying to see how far the channel can go in the long run, right? Maybe it does make a difference for people. Maybe it doesn't. And either way, it's all right with me to see how this channel will grow, to see how it helps other people. And so I recognize, oh, forget fearing about the background. Don't let the fear cripple your effect. Don't let the fear cripple your effect. See, that could be another title to the theme of the video. But you're seeing all these themes that just come about when you start talking, sharing ideas, when you do these kind of videos. And you see that by having this sort of self-talk to yourself. In a way, I'm kind of speaking to myself like a journal. Because by speaking to myself through the camera here, it's like doing a self-care practice of journaling to the camera. Because I'm sharing with you all my ideas, what I've been through the day, what experiences I saw, witnessed, but at least now from my expressions from me to the camera, it is now at least valued because now I can say to myself, oh, at least I expressed what was on my mind today. That feels good. Now maybe someone could ride with these ideas, maybe not. I mean, that's why the comment section is so popular these days. But I think when we have ideas and we're willing to just elaborate and express them, public or not, whether you do a channel or even or not in a journal, you are at least expressing what's on your mind, and the pressure is easing its way away from you, and you're finding relief. So find relief in who you are. Don't be afraid of what people think about your abilities, and recognize that you are making a difference with your presence, that people look up to you, and they see that, hey, we are here, we're professionals, and just like the other one of video of being present, we are here to make a difference just by tackling something each day. That makes a difference, so always remember, 1 hour a day working with the client is more effective than doing just one long session to solve everything, right? Having several sessions in a week can be the difference for someone to get on their feet. Keep that in mind, and you will help other people get on their feet. All right, everybody, I hope this video finds you well. It's good to be back on the camera. It's good to be back to talk with you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day and find inspiration from this video. And don't give up on yourself, and recognize that you and I can make a difference in the world around us. All right, everyone, hope this video finds you well. Take care. Have a good one.